Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. 6 more days till Christmas. Woohoo! Are you ready? Because I'm not. I am not ready. No, ma'am. Hello, Margaret. Not ready at all. However, should keep trucking along. I think today we shipped so many things, so many cool things. I have been making the coolest like beanie hats where you can get it customized with a leather patch that goes on the front, and you can do like a name or a nickname or a saying or an image or a logo. And I've just been making hats like crazy, which is awesome. And we got a huge like bulk order over the weekend. After they got their original hats that they bought, they were like, oh my gosh, I love these so much, we need 12 more. And I'm like, oh, yay. So we are super busy today. Tomorrow will be a quieter day. We can get cleaned up and get things like maybe a little more organized moving forward. But today starts our tier tray series. We are going to do the Valentine tier tray. So for those of you who have started, or maybe you haven't started getting the Valentine stuff, I'm going to be showing these things to you. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Barbara. Hello, Chrissy. Let's see. Let me go ahead and, and I have another project I need to work on. Oh my gosh. Pack and ship it is really kind of cool. But, I'm just thinking in my head all the things that I have to do. Oh, my camera is super crooked. There we go. That's a little better. We'll zoom in a little bit too. There. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Is it Karmar? Hi, Karmar. And Colleen, hello. All right, so this is the transfer that I'm going to use today. It is called Love Shack, and it's pretty cute.
Can I use any of these?
Yes.
That's what I'm supposed to use?
Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to start wrapping today after... What'd you say? We're going to finish wrapping today. Did you bring all my boxes over? Okay.
I got things I gotta take care of first.
Oh. We can't, so we're getting a blizzard. Not right now, but Thursday night, Friday. So we just need to be done by like Wednesday. So if we wrap tonight and then we find that we missed something or forgot something, we can easily fix it before the blizzard comes. That is my goal. All right, so I'm cutting this apart using my transfer trimmers. The reason why our transfer trimmers are awesome is because they are coated with a non-stick coating. So when you cut through adhesive, it's not a problem. All right, now I'm gonna do a couple things. When you're working with our slim cuts, they come white finished, just like this. It's kind of like a chalky finish. It kind of comes off on your hands like it's a very like flat finish. So if we're gonna chalk right on it, we'll wax it. You can also paint them, sand them. You can do all sorts of things, which is very cool. So I'm gonna do a couple different, like different technique on each one so you can kind of see the difference. And the first one that I'm gonna do is our heart, this one right here. And I'm gonna sand it, and you can take a sanding block and just kind of like go across the edges, and you kind of get like a nice sanded look on the edges. So we're gonna do that. If you really want to take it to the next level, all you have to do is get yourself a little palm sander. Actually, that's an orbital sander. I call it a palm sander, but it's an orbital sander, and it works way better than the palm sanders do. So you can, if you do a lot of work with wood, it's a great addition to your to your tools that you'll probably be using. If you don't, that's okay. You can just do it by hand. So I've made mine really kind of funky. Let me hold it up so you can see. And then I'm gonna add, so the transfer that I dropped, and I don't know where it went, but it sure did drop. I gotta find it. I dropped the transfer. But I don't know. Oh, there it was. It was stuck between the back of my table and the shelf. Okay, so I'm not using the hearts. I'm using this funky plaid, and I think it's really cool. But I'm going to do a cool pattern, and I'm gonna wax this first, because we have certainly taken off a lot of that finish, and we want to make sure that it is good and waxed. Now, if you think you put a little too much excess wax on there, the trick is to warm it up a bit with this, and then buff it again. Hi Barbie, hi Tiffany from Nebraska. And then buff it, buff. Okay. Oh, perfect. Feels great. Very smooth. Now I'm going to take my transfer, and I am going to write back on it. And I'm going to fuzz it with my fuzzing cloth, which basically is just adding a little bit of fuzz. It's called fuzzing. So that it's not super duper sticky. We don't want it super duper sticky. And I'm gonna place this, I think I'm gonna do it that way. So I'm gonna place this on here. I don't know if I care if it's super centered or not. know how I want it. I think I want it this way. Okay, so we're gonna put this plaid on here. Now, the majority is going to be marvelous, darling, marvelous. It's a beautiful. And then we've got some black. So I'm going to do marvelous first, and then I'm gonna fill in with some black striping, okay? We're wrapping for everybody. Now go. That's what we're doing. All right, so I'm gonna do my marvelous. But I'm gonna put a couple black stripes in here. Are you making up songs? With his own words. Good gravy. So I'm just filling in. And then we'll do some black stripes. Are you rapping already?
Hey, Mom.
I'm actually singing, I'm not rapping. What do you need now? Mom's live.
Can I have some lemonade?
Lemonade? You already have pop. Have some water.
Oh my goodness, the boy. Okay, so we got some pink on here. Now we're gonna grab, your detail tool is probably the best one to do the little stripes.
Yes, you can.
Oh boy.
You're having the Gatorade water.
Gatorade water?
Not Gatorade water. No Luca stuff.
Oh, the,
Not energy.
but those,
Electrolytes.
yeah. He had some? Did he like it?
Easton's been having it. I don't know. I haven't tasted it.
Oh, I said, did he like it? Not did you like
He
it?
thinks it's fine.
The scissors are right. He's in the Christmas mood, Colleen. I think so. The scissors are right from my online shop. If you click the link that's in the description of the video, actually,
These?
yeah, those. Are you using those?
This is what I'm using because they work very well for wrapping presents. It cuts wrapping paper really well. I just grabbed them
There
off.
you go.
I grabbed them off your table.
Yep.
And it works
There
great.
you go. Works great.
You can just go shh like a razor.
Like, all right. Good job, honey.
Like, if I ever wrap presents again, I'm sure I will. You make me. I'm sure I will.
Let me go ahead and get that clicked right in here. Because if you can't see the description of the video, you cannot see the link. And I want to make sure that you got this link. And I've got it right here. There we go. And I will pin that. So that everybody can see it. Yep, you need to put them back when you're done.
Yeah,
All right.
I will.
So here is our fun plaid heart. I'm going to set that aside and it will dry while we're doing that. If you are brand new, go ahead and type in the comments VIP. I will send you a fun welcome message with an invite to join my free group where it's a DIY and crafting group and you'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. All right, now our Love Shack baby. What we're gonna do with this one is, I think we're just going to leave it as is. For some reason, this particular lid is awful. It's awful. It like doesn't do a good job of twisting. All right, I clearly gathered too much wax on this, but that's okay. I'm gonna get it off. And we can do our little trick. I'm not even twisting that lid, and I'm gonna go to open it and it's gonna like not be good. Yeah, everybody says put it back where you got it when you're done. All right, now I'm gonna take this this other side and buff this out so that it's nice and smooth. Perfect. Nice and smooth so that I can paste with the. I'm gonna take a drink. Okay. So I can take a drink here, or so I can chalk it. And I'm gonna peel this back. And now this is white. And so when you have light, you can line this up. It's pretty easy. You can kind of see through there because it is a white it's a white background. But if you paint this, and we're going to do that on the next one, I'm going to show you how it's harder to do that on a darker surface. So I'm going to use one of our mini squeegees this time. And we're going to do kind of a fun little ombre technique. Let me put some chalk paste. We're going to go all the way down to about here. With our chalk paste. And we're gonna leave like a little bit on this edge so that we can blend. All right, so here we go. We've left a little edge. Now, we're not gonna use this because that's like a little too small for what we're doing. I'll just clean that up, put it away, and grab another one of these. And I don't need that much. We're gonna do the bottom. It's gonna be pure black, which is great. We're gonna go all the way up, almost to the marvelous. Almost to the marvelous. We're gonna be done with that. And then what's gonna happen is, normally I'll take my finger and swirl this up. I'm just gonna use a little wipe. It's got a lot of juice on it. You can use your finger. A wet finger works well. And we are blending these two colors together. Okay. And then you kind of save your finger from the hard work. All right. And then we have this fun ombre effect. Now, I'm gonna let this dry, and I'm going to grab those 2 transfers now that need to be cleaned, and I'm gonna show you. We've got a nice board eraser here. You get this wet and the board eraser wet, and you just kind of wash it off because all of our transfers are reusable. So that makes it really easy. We're gonna let that set for a minute. We're gonna do the next one. Your work mat here is an awesome place to wash because it is, oopsie daisy. It's a nice washable surface, so you can get it all dirty, and then wash it off. All right, I'm gonna finish this by using a disinfectant wipe on it. Okay. I'll just grab one of these. And then you're gonna let it dry. You need to let it dry with the sticky side facing up. That's super important because when it dries, it becomes really sticky again. And if it dries stuck to a surface, it will be stuck forever and you'll be sad. Don't be sad. Make sure you dry it with the sticky side facing up. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this with our quick dry tool just to get it dry so I don't put my finger in it. Oh, wow. 80 years old, that's amazing. Would have been, I got it. Hi Joyce from Kansas City. Okay, I am gonna set that aside. This one is dry perfectly. And then we're gonna do our last one, which is the arrow. It's gonna go like this. And I'm going to do a little painting technique on this. The first thing I'm gonna do is just give it a little sanding, real easy. Wipe that off, okay? Then I'm gonna grab my paintbrush and, oh shoot. I'm just going to, I got it a little bit wet, put a little bit of water on there, okay? I'm just going to dip into my black, and I'm just gonna cover the front with some of our chalk paste. Notice that it is wet with water, so it it paints smoother that way. That is your trick. It takes a little bit longer for it to dry, but it's smoother to go on. So it's a little easier. All right, now I'm done painting. I'm just cleaning out my paintbrush. And I'm gonna start drying this as is. And you'll be able to see how it dries. Nice and matte. It has a nice matte finish. Did your sink by your workspace? No, I still have a pan of water. Nope, we don't have anything. Our contractor has not been in touch since October. So now I'm just going to do a little light sanding with my brush, or my sanding block. Boom, shika boom. All right, so we got a black with a little outline of a little white. And then what we can do next is wax this. So you can wax over the chalk. Feels good. We're gonna go ahead and write back. This, because this is black, let's see if we can see through it. Chances are you can't see through it very well, and I may need to grab my light. Yeah, I'm gonna grab my light. Hold on. Hold, please. Well, I guess I can put this one away. Make a little room. Let's make a little room over here. Okay. Maybe these are dry so that I can put the backer on them. Do yourself a favor. Put the backer on the transfer. Don't try to stick that transfer to the backer because it's hard. There's a lot of static that goes along with that transfer. All right. What? Especially in the winter, he says. Okay. Our little light board. Put our arrow. And then you can see right through it. So you can line it up perfectly. Or at least what you think is perfectly.
Like a knife through butter.
Okay. We are going to do Marvelous some more. All around the arrow. And then we'll also do our words in Marvelous. Okay. So I'm just taking my squeegee, I'm scraping the paste across the silk screen portion of the stencil, as you can see. And it's going to leave that beautiful chalk paste finish. Voila. Here we go. Beautiful. We're going to wash that in a second. And we're going to dry this so I can put the words on it. Gotta put Love Shack. Hi, Jamie. Woohoo! Awesome sauce. This is Marvelous, Joyce. The color is called Marvelous, and it is in, if you look at that pinned comment right there, you can click on that link and you can see the things I'm using tonight. So now we're going to do Love Shack. And these are all going to be fitted into the tier tray behind me. I will fuzz this a little bit. Not till we're finished though. So all week you're going to see little bitty tier tier tray goodness coming your way. And for this tier tray, the colors are going to center around marvelous. All right. Oh, it's beautimous. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Put this back where it belongs. We're gonna get this cleaned up and I'll show you. The finished product. I'm gonna go ahead and bring over these puppies to get them cleaned. And we will dry that as well. Good deal, that can stay to dry. You know, if you wanted to dry it right away, all you have to do is take your, I did my towel, I put it over there. Take your fuzzing cloth and flip it over to the soft microfiber side, and then you can dry your transfer front and back. All right, let's put this away. I forgot to dry it. Let's dry this. Beautimous. Let's check it out, you guys. So our first little bitty, we have our love ombre, we have our heart, and we have our love shack. So cute. They're gonna look really great over on my empty tier tray over there. So here's our start. Everything you need. The black velvet, the marvelous mini squeegee, the transfer, and the slim cuts are all in your link right there. Hi, Karen. Sweet. You'll love it. They're so cute. And marvelous is like my favorite Valentine color. So, first 3 items ready to go. Tune in tomorrow, 8 p.m., where you're going to get the next phase, part 2 of our tier tray series. Thanks for watching. Bye now.